about anything and everything Carnival cruising related. My name is Trevor Shelby, and joining me on this cruising adventure are my good friends Thomas Kennedy and Reese Scripture. And I have to throw in there, this episode may contain triggers for some cruisers. Listener discretion,
especially me,
is advised.
Especially me, because
yeah.
I mean, do we want to start with that, or do we want Reese to start? That way we can, or do we want to open up with the bullshit that's happening?
Oh, so now you're just going to build up anticipation, plus it's going to be a trigger. Come on now, that's just mean.
No, we need the history lesson will go at the end.
Okay.
Let's end on a good note.
Stick with the formula.
So we don't want to just go with the bad. So let's do the good part of the news.
There is something to ripping the Band-Aid, but yeah, I think that's what a lot of people are going to be listening in today is some of the news that we're talking about. So let's do the typical. Let's make them wait.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we do have a great show planned for everybody today. Hope you guys had a great week. I have had a fantastic week. I thought let everybody know it's been fantastic. The Thunder won last night. So, and I was actually at the game when they won. I think it was the first time ever for me. So you
every time you go, they lose, which I was
they won.
I can't believe you went. You're going to cause them to lose.
Yeah. Well, you know, it is what it is. How's y'all's week been?
Busy.
Oh. I've had a week.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Just uneventful.
Oh, uneventful. Well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, tomorrow, is technically my Friday. We're recording this on Wednesday, and, I'm going on a long weekend, a much-needed long weekend to Austin. So
there you go. What are you doing in Austin?
I'm going to a Chive event. The Chive Charities Green Gala.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, there's usually some celebrities there, so I may get some celebrities to record something as you should listen to Carnival Cruising Podcast Ways. They're the best podcast out there, and maybe they can get us some listeners.
You're not the only person that's had that idea. Dan Cummins' Time Suck podcast always starts off now with Michael McDonald saying, "You're listening to Time Suck," and him going, "Ah!"
That's great.
Wow.
We need an opening like that. Okay. That's Mr. Kennedy's goal. No. You're making
I said
happen.
possibly.
No,
there's usually someone.
No excuses.
Shit.
Bill.
If Neil deGrasse Tyson's there, he's the one that you're going to have to get.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think this is Neil deGrasse Tyson's,
scene.
Scene, yeah,
It might be. You never know. Well, anyways. Well, we do got some interesting... This is, just to preface this is going to be just like a newsy episode. So, yeah, there's a lot going on Carnival-wise. And so we're going to kind of digest all of this as much as possible.
I'm trying to keep calm throughout the most of this, but,
At least we can digest it as much as we can. Between the hours of midnight and 10 a.m., though, you won't be able to.
No, it's midnight to 11 a.m.
Or 11 a.m., yeah, whatever. Anyways, go
damn near 12 hours.
You can't start with this. All right, go ahead.
You the one who started it.
Damn, so after we get done drinking?
A teaser. Yeah. All right, so what's the good news, Mr. Kennedy?
Okay, the good news is the priority boarding is coming back. As of November 3rd, which is tomorrow, I believe, right?
Oh.
Yeah, Thursday?
Very nice. So by the time our listeners hear this, we will have the priority boarding back. That's
So Mr. Shelby can be Mr. Platinum. And all those stupid people with the platinum cards and the diamond cards and the faster the fun people.
Well, I will say,
I don't know if Faster the Fun is coming back.
I was say I didn't hear anything about Faster to the Fun. I will say that to me, priority boarding, hasn't really left so much because I've always been able to select my time to go in before everybody else. So,
but now that whole like 10 o'clock slot is going to be platinum and diamond people.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just deserved. I mean,
but also, it's anyway. But also, you get early access to my room.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too. We've always had access to being able to go to our room and drop our bags off. Now they may have our rooms ready when we get on board now.
But, every time you have Faster the Fun, otherwise you can't get in unless you're a platinum or diamond person, and then you guys get your rooms open.
So I'm glad all this stuff is returned, but I just feel like not a lot of it went away. In a way, I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking at it differently than other people, but
you are because they haven't let people in to their rooms before 1:30.
I have gone as soon as I get on board every cruise since the restart and all these
they
changes.
Weren't so they wouldn't.
I have gone to my room.
You can ask Josh and Amanda. They would not let on our cruise. On the Vista. They would not let us in the area of the cabins.
Okay. I'm just saying, every cruise I've been on, I've been able to walk in, go to my cabin, first thing, get my sign and sell card, and then drop off my luggage in the room, and then walk out. Now, I wasn't able to stay because they were still doing turnover, but I was able to drop all my stuff off, and it was whatevs. I don't care. And then, plus, I don't ask. I just go do it. So, I mean, like the door says don't
the people
open
who actually
1:30.
follow
I'm
the
opening
rules
the damn
then.
door. What?
See the people who actually follow the rules then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're the one stuck with your luggage out there. I understand. And also,
we're following the rules.
You're talking about Josh and Amanda and yourself. None of y'all are platinum, so of course you're waiting till 1:30, like the plebs should. So
it really is good to be king.
It just dawned on me that you were talking about benefits that you shouldn't receive. So
yeah, you lowly peasants.
You just turned platinum. I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
I've had 2 private cruises with platinum, and both cruises I've had no problems dropping my luggage off. But it is what it is. So, and the one before that, I didn't even really. I just had a backpack. So
I swear I'm gonna kick you.
Anyways,
so
those benefits have returned. That is good news, though, for those of you who follow rules. I'm not making any friends.
No, you're not.
This is the story of this episode. Okay, so what's the next set of news? We there was like a twofer for that one, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I'm worried that there might be like retaliation for certain things you say, and that I might need to switch rooms.
There probably will be, but you know what? You don't follow the rules with me, you go goodbye just fine.
So for the second time this year, specialty dining has increased prices.
Ah, really?
Yeah. So the steakhouse is now $48 a person. And the same with like the bonsai sushi and stuff like that. Well, I'm sorry, the bonsai teppanyaki. But there's been an increase in prices in them.
Steakhouse was $42 or $43.
It was $43 and went up to $48.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's effective January 1st. But if you're smart and you prepay it, then you get the price beforehand.
Right.
But if you're not smart, like me, because you're waiting to see if someone gets it comped,
Yeah. At that point, you should just go ahead and book it. And you know what? You're saving a little bit of cash there. So,
Yeah.
You can take that $5, put it on the roulette, and go red, or whatever. I don't know.
You all were not yelling red.
It doesn't matter what we're yelling, okay?
Nah, you play the evens or the odds.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
No,
Hey,
blackjack
walked
person.
away
I can't
winner.
wait.
That's all that matters.
I'm waiting for the tournaments to come back.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
hopefully,
I get, price increases. That happens.
Yeah.
So,
and
the
also,
second time-
I can understand this other increase because it's never affected me, but it probably affects other people.
Mm-hmm.
In the main dining room, you've always been able to order as much as you want.
Yes.
Even multiple entrees, multiple appetizers, stuff like that. Well,
Yes.
I've ordered two appetizers and 2 entrees. But if you want a third entree, you're gonna have to pay $7.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You're telling me if I go in there and I say I want 3 lobsters.
They'll give you 3 lobsters, but they're gonna say I want $7.
Yeah. Well,
But also, they're only having lobster one day on the cruise, on a 7-day cruise now.
Yeah.
Instead of 2.
And it's actually $5 is what it is for.
Oh, is it $5
United
for
States?
the third?
It's $5 United States, $7. That's you got $7 for Australians because kangaroo is expensive down there. So I don't know what do they serve? I'm sure they eat kangaroo, don't they? I'm sure.
No, they
Well,
don't. But,
there goes our Australian demographic.
Yeah.
They're all hippity.
They don't say put another. They don't say put another kangaroo on the barbie. They say put another shrimp on the barbie.
Okay, well, dingoes. I don't know.
That's a dog.
Well, it ate the baby. I just don't know what to say.
What?
They ate it right back. So, anyways, I don't know.
If I was going to eat a marsupial, I'd eat a koala so I could absorb its cuteness.
Yeah, there you go. So, and they're not very fast.
Right? Yeah, you could catch them. You could catch them.
Like, I'm saying, like.
Although, if you've ever heard them, they're terrifying sounding. So I don't know if I'd want to catch one.
But they look delicious. You gotta admit.
Taste
so.
Like teddy bear veal.
Hang on. Let me.
The vegans are going to be all over us on this one.
Let me check what our demographic is for Australia. Yeah, I'm sure we got it. Guys, hold your breath because I'm about to shock y'all with some data here.
I'm gonna try and fill up the empty air.
Oh no! We've had 3 downloads from Australia, guys.
There goes those 3 listeners.
Oh no, we're done for. It doesn't even register on the little map. I was going to see which town they lived in. Okay. Well, anyway, those 3.
I need some connections in Australia too. I've been wanting to go visit Australia.
Yeah.
I have a friend who lives
Hey.
in Australia.
If you are an Australian listener
And you're going to stick with us.
and you're going to stick with us, reach out to Reese. Reese needs a place to stay. He's the funny one. So, don't you want to laugh?
I don't know.
Hey.
That it could be, me as they're on the opposite side of the world. It could, switch. We could be the funny ones.
Oh, yeah. Because the water swirls the other way.
Yeah. Exactly.
So we could be the funny ones. Oh, that makes sense. That's like science.
Yeah.
So,
Like science, except not.
look, I'm filled with so many facts about Australia. So,
Oh Lord.
let's burn this a little more. So, like they were doing a couple years ago.
Let's hear some Australian accents now.
Crikey.
Crikey.
It's always going to start with crikey.
Look over there.
I'm going to put a finger in his cloaca.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Oh, what were we even talking about?
We were talking about the food changes, and somehow you got into eating koala
Kangaroos
bears
and koala
kangaroos.
Anyways. Oh, yeah. So, on the $5 change, so past Trevor would be really upset with this, but I did think of a workaround. So, those of you who want 3 entrees, eat your 2 favorite entrees at main dining, and then go to the
buffet.
Because
the buffet has whatever they're serving, except for lobster.
Yeah. Then you can eat as much as you want,
Or
save your $5.
Or, you could be like Trevor and marry a vegetarian, and then have her order the meatless option and take another meated option. So
yeah, that's true. So I wonder how much this will be actually enforced. So
who knows? Because I don't know how many people actually eat that much. 3 plates.
I know.
Because the portions are so big.
Mm-hmm. Even like at my worst, when I was trying to eat like 30 freaking meals a day, I never ate 3 entrees. So the warning I put at the beginning of this episode was more for Mr. Kennedy because this is a trigger for him. If you were on our YouTube page, you are seeing him very angrily
smelling a fart.
Sniffing something terrible right now. So, right now,
listen, why take away my 24-hour ice cream? I could see taking away the 24-hour pizza and making it 20 hours, but you're taking away 11 or 13 hours of my ice cream eating abilities. Just take away like 3 or 4 hours. I don't give a damn, but you're taking away my breakfast ice cream.
Yep. No more breakfast ice cream, folks. So
breakfast ice cream?
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently.
Yes, you go have your breakfast, and then you go to the swirls and grab a cone, and you make a swirly cone, and you eat it.
Yep, that sounds normal.
Well, you're on a cruise. It's 24-hour ice cream. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
You just let it sit there and go to waste? No.
Well,
apparently not.
And this is what I'll say. Let's let the listeners know, in case you don't know already and you've lived under a rock, because I'm sure there is a man on YouTube right now that's got a plaid shirt on and he's in his mother's basement and he's crying about this and getting everybody upset. Island time.
Well, why did you have to bring me up again? I'm not reporting this on YouTube.
Anyways, so I just want to say that okay. Well, let's let everybody know that it is between the hours of midnight
and 11 o'clock
a.m. Yeah, so midnight 11 a.m. no ice cream. But I will say that late night, I noticed that the ice cream machines were mostly empty anyways. Because I did stay up late on these last few
Whatever, you don't eat ice cream anyway.
I know.
It doesn't
I've
affect you.
noticed.
It doesn't
I've
affect you.
noticed.
You think ice cream's disgusting.
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh, that's even
You're
weirder
not a
than ice
normal-
cream for breakfast.
I do not like, especially vanilla ice cream. It is the bane of my existence. I hate it. Hate vanilla ice cream. So,
And Max works at Brahms.
yep, Max works at Brahms now.
He works for the enemy.
Yeah. Which is fine. But I did throw it out there that whenever Megan goes through and gets ice cream, when she orders a 1 scooped ice cream at Brahms, she better get 2. So I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, so yeah. So Mr. Kennedy, tell us more about how you feel about this.
No, I'm
You're
done.
done.
I'm done.
You're
I'm
done.
done. Yeah.
Well, of course I'm indifferent about this, but it is kind of interesting that they chose 11 a.m. That seems kind of late in the day to me for the ice cream thing, because there are a lot of people that, shockingly, that is like at like 8 a.m. with like two cones and they're walking around.
It's like the
happy as
pizza.
can
It's like the pizza. I mean, they open it back up at 6.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Usually
yeah, exactly. If they opened up
Oh.
at like 6 o'clock or something, that'd be fine, I think. But
I'm all about pizza for breakfast.
mhm.
Oh yeah.
So that pizza, like I've said many times, has magical healing powers. So
I mean, of course,
if you're not feeling good,
if you want pizza, you better get in line 2 hours before you actually want it. So
exactly, yeah, you really do. Especially if you're like right around midnight. That's like one of the few things to eat on the ship, and it is like a huge line typically. But there are the odd times when you can get in there and be the only person in line. So, especially weird enough, my last cruise, the first place I went this time was the pizza. Most of the time, I'm like Guy's Burger straight away, but I've really had my fill of Guy's Burger lately. And so I went straight to the pizza, and there was nobody in line. And the dude was even out there kind of like, where's everyone? And I walked up, and he was like, I will make you a pizza. That's what he said. And he went back there, and he whipped me up a nice one. So, don't know.
No, I'm hoping that they have something, more than, pepperoni and cheese like they do the other ones, because
Yeah.
I mean, they have that whole list, but all anyone ever gets is pepperoni and cheese. But like on the Celebration or on the Mardi Gras, we haven't been on either of those. But having more of a choice, like maybe a pepperoni and sausage or something like that.
Yeah, kind of like be able to make it your way, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pineapple and everything.
Oh God, no!
Oh, I hate you.
Why am I like always the villain?
Because you hate ice cream. Why
And
are you
you-
even asking?
And you want pineapple on a pizza.
There's
Again,
nothing wrong with it.
No, what? All right, no, not gonna start this.
Reese, you want to start a podcast together?
Yes, yeah, we'll do that.
Anyway.
I don't know what the name of the podcast is going to be, but it'll just be a picture of a pineapple with a red circle and line through it.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Oh, shit.
Not
Oh,
me.
okay. Not me. Is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yuck. Oh, too funny.
So, you want to give the last bit of news?
What is it? But what is the last bit of news? I don't know what it is.
Carnival took possession of the Celebration, which will be making its transatlantic.
Yeah. It actually, okay, so exactly what Mr. Kennedy just said. And it actually left not too long ago on its first transatlantic little adventure.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it is well.
it'll be in
on its
Miami
way.
like in 2.5 weeks. Like I think it's going to do the same thing at the Jubilee, and it's going to be the inaugural cruise is going to be a Thanksgiving cruise.
Yeah. Very cool.
But so where is the ecstasy now?
How did you know?
Because you looked intent.
Yes. Oh, this is sad. Oh, this may be our final update. This may be our final update. Well, we may give an update next week, but so currently the Carnival Ecstasy is in the Mediterranean Sea, and this is as of November 2nd. So this is a few days old for when you guys are hearing it, but it is kind of in between the whole Algeria, Spain area in the Mediterranean Sea. It is well on its way to its final destination. It looks like that's just a matter of time before it gets to where it's going.
Yeah,
so
somewhere in India.
Yeah. So it will, we will here soon have some pretty interesting footage of the ecstasy running aground and playing bumper boats and everything else. So they're gonna run her right up to the shore, and they'll start dismantling the ship piece by piece. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I thought about not doing it at first, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I was a little annoyed, especially with Carnival, because I had a question. I had one question for Carnival, and I want to know what they freaking do with their ship coins.
Oh yeah, we were trying to find that out.
Yeah. I want to know what happens to the ship coins. What do they do with them? Is there like some place? Did they take them off the ship? Do they keep that, or is that going somewhere else? Is it something that's like maybe at the headquarters or something? I don't know. It's an odd little question. So people that are on John Hild's page don't like it when we go to John and ask him questions, and they're like, "Well, find out the information yourself. Don't ask John." Well, so
he's our last resource. Usually,
exactly. So I went and I typed up a nice little letter to the media people at Carnival, and this is like the third media request I have sent that has just been flat out ignored, and so I just annoyed. I wish they would reply at least once. So I decided I'm going to throw them under the boat. So
under the boat? Okay.
Yeah, under the boat. I'm going to throw them under the boat.
It's fitting.
And,
that's kind of fitting, yeah.
Yeah. And just let them know that this was another request you ignored, and I'm going to keep bringing it up. Every time I send a darn request and you ignore it, I'm going to just let everybody know. You don't care about our listeners.
Listen, we have hundreds of listeners.
Yeah. If you add it up over a certain period of time, it's thousands of listeners. Okay.
Well, so, yeah. I mean, you add up.
Looking at like a year's worth of data.
Yeah.
But speaking of a year. We have a special celebration that's going to be coming up.
Yeah,
here
a month and a half.
Yeah, and so we will be having our 1 year kind of anniversary starting here soon when the show first started. We've grown a lot bigger than I thought we ever would, which is great.
By at least one person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we added some ugly dude that has a beard.
That's not funny at all.
Oh, it's not? Oh, I'm sorry. No,
I'm saying he's not funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I thought you was defending me.
Calm down, everyone. Calm down.
Oh,
anyways.
Should we address the Reese Gate thing that Gary keeps bringing up about a certain person not being on our album cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we can't help it that Addie's not in the cover yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can't help it that Addie has not been added to the cover. And so I understand. I guess this Reese-gate thing has something to do with Addie.
I don't know. So, I mean,
wait.
So, yeah, I'm updating the podcast cover. So, Gary, if you happen to look at the podcast cover now, what do you got to say now?
I've got something to say. Oh my lord!
Yes, I actually do. We are adding Reese to the podcast cover, so just so everybody's happy. Gary did respond. He goes, "I'm starting to think this Reese gate is absolutely real." He was like, "Reese has not been added to the podcast cover yet." And I was like, "Oh, come on, give me some time." He's only been on for like 10 weeks.
See, I think what you should do is take like a picture of me and make it look a little off somehow, so we can say it's the clone.
Yeah, I would say I'd give you a mustache, but I can't do that. I'll put it on your forehead.
I was gonna
It'll be like the little curly mustache, and I'll put it over your eyebrows. So I'll give you two.
Kind of give me sloth look where one eye's lower than the other.
Yeah, there you go. Well, he looks different than I thought he would.
Love chunk.
Hey, I like it. That'll lower expectations for when people meet me.
There you go.
You're not that ugly.
Oh, it's really funny. But yeah, now we're gonna get that taken care of. I also think that we should perhaps talk about for perhaps maybe our 1-year anniversary. We have toyed with the idea, and I want to know if the listeners want this to happen. Should we, on our 1-year anniversary episode, do a live episode? So we can make it happen. Just let us know if that's something you guys would actually tune into. So
you see, now I just have nightmares of our past podcast that we did live.
We're only going to do one nice live. That will not be a weekly occurrence. No weekly lives. If you would like weekly lives, Have Luggage Will Travel is a wonderful channel you can go to. They have a very dedicated weekly live. We are not that dedicated to doing live shows.
We're much too busy.
Yes, yeah, much too busy. And believe me, we don't do all of this in one take. So if you watch this live, be prepared.
There's more technical difficulties than anything else.
Yeah. So, anyways, I just wanted to get that out there. So,
yeah. Reese, do you have anything today?
Oh yeah, I got something for us.
Okay. Would you like me to do an intro?
Yeah, let's do this. Set me up.
Okay.
This is the history of cruise ships and everything cruising. Oh wait, what's going on? Maybe I should have
I've never.
What is this? Hold on. Oh, hold on. I gotta shoot this down. Maybe I should have, or we should have discussed my intro before we started the podcast, because I did not know what to expect there.
I didn't either. I just clicked the button. It said intro. Okay.
Did it say it's Reese? Did somebody say it's Reese?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I put.
Okay.
Really okay. I've got another one. You want me to play another one?
No, I'm okay. Anyways.
So me saying, it's Reese, it threw you off a little bit, huh?
It did. I didn't know if I was like supposed to like read my intro out through the music, and then all of a sudden it's Reese popped up. I'm like, wait, what? Was I supposed to shut up? Did they already have this planned? I'm going to take it from the top. This is the history of cruise ships and everything cruising related. All right. Setting sail in 1889 was the German cruise ship, the Augusta Victoria, boasting the first luxury cruise ship to use a two-prop system, which made it faster and more reliable, and one of the fastest cruise ships at the time, and being the first to be considered a floating hotel. This ship had everything. It had palm trees, it had a super fancy smoking room. That's about it. But, that's pretty badass for the standards of the late 1800s there. On her maiden voyage, the Augusta had made it to New York in record-breaking time. I assume because of bad shellfish and backed-up toilets. Because otherwise, a fast cruise seems to defeat the purpose to me. I don't know. I am new to the whole concept. In 1904, she was sold to the Russian Navy and renamed the Kuban. Thus ends the tale of the Augusta Victoria. And that is the history of cruise ships and everything cruising related. There we go. I was like, where's my... I got golf claps.
Nice.
Yay.
Very nice. Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess a fast cruise ship makes sense. I mean, the reliable thing makes sense.
See, it at that point, it's still an ocean liner, which is probably doing, like transatlantic cruise, taking people from one place to another, probably.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, speed was a thing then. Well, speed is a thing now too. I mean, if you can't go like 20 knots, you can't go to certain places from Galveston.
Oh, so. True that. Yeah, you got to make landfall in the allotted amount of time. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what else makes sense?
24-hour ice cream.
And also going to our Facebook page over at facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. We have a Facebook page and a group. If you'd like to discuss maybe ice cream related damages, Mr. Kennedy, I think, is starting some kind of victims thing. I don't know. He's going to get.
I will have a victim support group going every Thursday and Friday at 12 a.m.
Yeah. He's contacting an attorney. It's class action. I don't know what all this is about. Anyways, so
there'll be a peaceful protest.
Yeah.
Peaceful my ass. I'm gonna.
Oh, too funny.
Okay, disgruntled protest.
Make sure you go there, check us out, like the page. If you can, this week, you should go on and give our show a rating and then also make a comment on there of how wonderful we are. Best comment will be read aloud on our next episode.
And if you leave us a message, we'll also play your message aloud and respond to it.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely go on there. All the links are in the description. If you'd like to leave us a voicemail, please do. We didn't get one this week, and I'm sad
that's
about
so
that.
sad.
So, Betty's going to call again.
Is my merch up in the store yet?
It is
just
not.
Curious.
I need to finish that. So
he entrusted you with those designs, and you haven't done it yet.
I will get it done.
Tell you what, guys, go to the store and can they pre-order?
Mister, I had to go to the Thunder game last night.
Yeah, I did. It was very important. We had to win. So, anyways.
Then why did you go? You lose whenever you go.
Anyways. All right. Well, just know that you're unique, you're special, And you are loved.
And remember, anything that happens on a ship stays on YouTube. Bye.
Save the foosball tables, won't you? Bye-bye.
See ya.